Good morning, America. This is Dr. Turi from the Arizona with another important message. But before then, my statement. Here you go. I am the first cosmic cop out there in the entire world trying to make you aware of some of the rules that were taken away from you because of the scientific community, the atheists, or the religious fanatics who think they can save the world with the Bible or the Quran. Now, it's really, really time for some of you to understand me a little bit more. Now, many of you think I'm really, really negative and they don't want to do anything with me. And that's okay with me. These are the people that needs me the most, sad enough, but they're not ready for my undiluted truth. Do you think 1 second I have fun to tell you that the reptilians are after the cops and your children? Do you think for a second that I'm having fun when I realize that in the last few weeks we had 47 shoot out that killed many, many innocent people? Do you think I'm having fun to get down to where this world is and where those who don't like me are supporting and endorsing the reptilians agenda? So this is why I made this video today. I already asked you to make a note of April the 27th. That's a few days from now. The reason why I want you to make notes is because maybe when you start to see the hell that's ahead of us, maybe you'll understand why it is important to be warned ahead of time. I do realize that because of your stars or your UCI, which is your unique celestial identity, you'd rather laugh, you'd rather be happy. You'd rather be on TikTok and being entertained, or you'd rather feel secure in your church, or God knows what, following any guru out there that's telling you what you want to hear. I feel the same. I feel the same. I'm appalled by the ignorance, the negativity, the evil that is cursing our planet. And the reality is many of you, not all of you, got things for that, because there is a hell of a lot of smart people out there that keep coming to see my videos every day and learning from me. But the majority of those people who don't like me are too weak. Excuse me. They cannot handle the truth. They cannot handle anything that I represent. And when somebody tells you in your face you're weak and you're an idiot or you're a moron, how the hell do you think this person's going to react? That person is not going to embrace you. But, you know, that's the way I am. That's the way I was designed by God, to be tough, to be strong, to be real, and to offer you the undiluted truth. It's just like, you know, someone trying to clean his garden with some very deadly product, you know, that was kill all the weeds. All those weeds that are no good, that are weak, all those weeds that are not supporting and promoting the beauty of the roses or the vegetable that I want to put and collect, all those people are dying. So it's like a cleansing and cleaning. Only the toughest, the strongest, the smartest, the superhuman will land and stay with Dr. Turi. Those who are not, go back to the church, go back to your belief system, go back to science, to your criticism, to your atheism, go back to your ignorance and your fears. And those who are smart, they've already been watching my video about the reptilians. Those entities are not the product of my imagination or yours. The reptilians are a very real group of extraterrestrials, and their agenda is very simple. Put as much chaos, as much untrust, separatism, greed, insecurity, fear, hell, war on earth That is their agenda. And how do you beat those entities? By doing the ostrich stuff that many weak people do, sticking your head in the ground? No. Now, you got to go and face those entities. And you're going to use the same psychic energy that are using against you. But your energy will be positive. I don't fear you. I'm opening my mind to the forces of the universe. I understand how God speaks to us through the sign. I realized Jesus' cosmic ministry was all about astrology, something that was taken away from us by the politically oriented churches and has poisoned for hundreds of years our descendants. All human beings on planet Earth, somewhere, somehow, are cursed by a religion, depending on their geographical location. A lot of people don't want to get out of that. They feel secure in these big, big walls in a church talking to God. That is beautiful because they're talking to the Draconis. But the reptilians are not going to get away from this solar system until they win the battle and own it. And so far, sad enough, they're making a hell of a lot of progress because the strong people who wants to work with me with positive thoughts and expanding their cosmic awareness are very rare. The superhumans are very rare. Scared people, religious people, atheist people, idiots, morons, they are everywhere. But they are just human beings like you and me. Once upon a time, I was a moron. I was an idiot. I was scared. I was a religious fanatic. In fact, I was looking for caves when I was a kid, being a Pisces. I wanted to go back into the Neptune deceiving world because this world was too harsh for me. It was too bad for me. So I wanted to be in a cave like the monks, away from everything, on top of a mountain, close to God. I'm not threatening you. I am not putting you down. I'm just explaining where you're at. So if you start to have more confidence, more strengths, a stronger drive to understand the cosmic code, and most of all, click on the freaking link that I'm giving you that explain what the reptilians and the Draconis are all about, then maybe you'll raise yourself outside of the quicksand of fear, negativity, insecurity, and you will stop kicking my butt. Because getting rid of me because of your fear and your ignorance is not the answer. Playing the ostrich trick and sticking your head in the sand ain't gonna work. Those entities are real, the good and the bad. Remember, the Draconis will stimulate your mind to be positive, to be strong, to create beautiful music, to do anything and everything that will uplift your spirit. The reptilians are stimulating the mind of all the people out there to get depressed, to be negative, to get drugs, to hook themselves with pot or all sorts of very, very harmful chemicals, legal or illegal. That's what the reptilians does because they cannot live in dark matter. They cannot be in dark matter without your fears. So anytime you are negative with me, what you're doing is you're killing the messengers. You're pouring water on the light of the sun. You're pouring negative energy into what I'm trying to make you aware of. But if I don't go where you're at, down there, in this ugly, negative, destructive world owned by the reptilians, how are we going to turn this planet into what is supposed to be? Heaven on earth. And that can only happen when you understand from the depth of your core that regardless of what you're facing every day, you have to use positive thought because the future is nothing else than the reincarnation of your thought. But I cannot be extraordinarily positive to those who are negative because they won't react to it. So when you say that I'm negative, I'm not negative. In fact, I'm going to play a little bit of piano. You're going to see how negative I am. You're going to see what can come out of my heart. for you, not just through physical, spiritual, uplifting, regenerating information about the cosmic code. My warning are real. The reptilians are after the cops and are after the children. And if you think COVID-19 is over with, you are dreaming. That's the fact. Can you handle it? So what do you do? What do you do? What you have to do? Be smart. Okay? Wear your mask, keep your distance, wash your hands, and most of all, don't fear. And if you can get an injection, do it, because I trust science. But without those scientists, I'd be dead today with all the injection they gave me for all the hell that by accident stumble upon. That's where we are, my friends. I think I am a beacon of light and hope for the world. That's how I see myself. And by going where you are at, into the darkness and the mud and the negativity, and telling you stop being negative and be positive and expand and explore and upgrade your psychical values and your psychic awareness. That is something good. All right. I'm going to play a little bit of piano as promised to uplift your heart, because that's all I can do for now. And to those who are strong enough and the superhuman, I thank you one more time for all your support, because you know how I feel. Now, my good friends, this is what I can offer you. Light, but I have to go where you're at, in the dirt, in your fears, in your inability to handle the truth and to fight with me those nasty entities, because they are very real. All right, we're going to check out the energy, like I always do. We're going to check out the energy on you right here, right now. And this is what we have. You see, that's the Chariot. This is you. You're in charge of your destiny. Your will, the part of God in you, is much stronger than the stars and the dragon or the reptilians. But you have two horses. You have the horses of the past, the way you think, negativity, fear, insecurity. Get rid of Dr. Turi. It's too bad. It's too negative. Regurgitating all this shit every day on us. Sorry, my French. Well, then you have the other horse. Maybe Dr. Turi is right. Maybe I should get a better attitude and try to understand him, see what he's trying to do for us. Maybe I should change directions and go towards light, love, happiness, creativity. Because Dr. Turi's heart is pure and is real. And that's why a lot of people are kicking me away, because they're unaffected. But that's how it is for now. All right, my good friend. Thank you very much for listening to these videos. Share my work. And please watch my YouTube video. Is free. Go to drturi.com and click on alien, abducting, contacting. Learn what the reptilians and the Draconis are all about and sign up for the light. Until then, we talk to you again. Be careful on the 27th of April. You've been warned. Bye-bye.